Alright, wrote some notes. Who grabbed Lucy out of Puck Kitty's room? Jalani responsible for killing the bullsec officers. Bull security.
Do you require any assistance, Mr. Cooper?
Yeah.
You've got me pegged, but all I know about you is your name from the old Big Daddy.
As you may have gleaned, I stood by my principles, championed order, and I sought to create a...
Few things corner a man faster than...
Every move was meticulously planned, calculated. The evidence of that vision endures here in the baths. It's functional.
But the daddies are gone.
The hysterical, self-important sprouts we see today may easily become worse.
It's one of the oldest...
And let's not forget the remnants of the old... Picture a genuinely decent soul battling the news from...
You obvious...
Kriv was a twist of fate.
Death is nullified.
Eating our own tails and pretending we love it.
Life's essence. Its every moment is precious, not something to be twisted or defiled.
I bet you've also got some thoughts on those two armored juggernauts from upstairs, huh? The side of his mouth twitched once. Maybe that hit too close to home.
Diesel and Greshka are a mistake. Grotesque pillars propping up a society obsessed with dominance and fear.
So they're the ones that grabbed Lucy.
Yet, there's an obscene kind of solace in knowing they're merely puppets now. Their masters, those witless Chenki brats.
Big Daddy Brute.
Thanks for your time, preacher.
Be well, Mr. Cooper.
Alright, so we need to go. Alright, we need to... What the hell's the cauldron? Let's go back to the incident room for a second. There's something I'm missing.
A Bion upload station for backup registries and maintenance. It's been heavily modified. For soul knows what purpose.
A Bion upload. So this is where Jalani would... They would put people in this chair and he would eat their Bions.
Looks like someone was presented here for everyone else to observe. But why? I was doing my best to compartmentalize what I had seen, to discern anything that broke the usual patterns. Is that a set of bloody footprints?
Yeah.
Blood, for example, is always a valuable asset when you learn to utilize its trail. Someone actually survived this carnage?
Or caused it.
Alright, so let's continue. What size of the bloody footprint?
Our exhibit might also be the perpetrator, and he clearly left the stage in a hurry.
Okay, so he's running.
He or she. The footprints are small. Most likely female. I should see where they lead. The bodies, or what was left of them, were mangled beyond recognition. No external burns or obvious skin damage. Their ogs went haywire, triggering dozens of little explosions.
So they were electrocuted from the inside.
But it wasn't quick. They died in agony.
It's awful.
Huh. This blood isn't the usual color.
Huh?
Shades of cobalt blue. Highly unnatural.
Cobalt blue. Alright. Things starting to become
Every
clearer.
piece of tech in the room fried. Dead. It's almost impossible to spot anything useful under all this, well, blood spatter.
Alright, so I need to follow the bloody track. Let's go back to
Our
this.
exhibit might also, and he clearly left, he or she.
Alright, so let's leave. I want to follow
I can
the
finally
track.
leave this wretched place.
I want to follow the bloody tracks. Where do the tracks lead? Hmm. Alright, let's see if there's any footprints. Ah, here.
They lead to the right-hand elevator.
Okay.
Cauldron, the main attraction. I should keep an eye out for these signs.
So they led to the right-hand elevator. Who went there?
The official signage led me to the cauldron, the centerpiece of that hellhole. The faint cacophony of what some fools called music was already drilling its way into my skull. Coincidence? Huh. The tracks ended there, smeared into the footprints of 1,000 panicked people grasping for their lives. The red light didn't help either.
Damn it. Oh, crap, man. Yes. Come on. What am I missing here?
Stand still for scanning, citizen. This is a private area. We are authorized to shoot on sight.
Right.
Just let him through.
Proceed, citizen.
Well now, detective, will you tell me which one of my vast collection of idiots let you out?
Whoa.
As I stepped into the throne room of evil, Zina's irritation was palpable. Yet there was a flicker of intrigue as she narrowed her eyes in my direction. I needed to tread carefully while dealing with the archdevil herself. Your brother showed up. He wants me to investigate the event that's shaken up your happy little kingdom.
Frickin' soul, I don't have time for this shit. And you decided to waltz right back here? I can't tell if you're crazy or stupid.
At this point, I'm wondering the exact same thing.
So far, you've been nothing but a thorn, poking my eye right in the middle of a shit show that could screw the entire fucking pit! So why should I, pray fucking tell, let you walk out of this room?
You're gonna need a pair of functional, NIN-less eyes for starters. Weird things are going down outside your throne room.
Yeah, they are.
Then you'd better have a damn good example, detective. I'm waiting.
Zina had been snappy the first time we met, and making my life a living hell might brighten her day even now. I had to think of something useful, or get ready for a career on the golf course.
Career.
I found a place which might be ground zero for whatever happened. It was stacked knee-deep with mangled corpses.
Fuck my life. Go on.
The room's a nightmare, drenched in blood walls to floor. I laid out the horror and destruction for her,
Right
down to the
down,
last
you
gruesome
never even
detail. The whole 9 kiluyards of massacre, dead tech, and eerie white noise.
Never even knew.
She bristled. Disbelief and resentment danced across her face like a couple of drunk teenagers. Her attempt at maintaining her composure was unconvincing. A rare crack in her polished facade.
What's your assessment of the, situation?
Og overload. But either the pattern's off or they were brimming with Ogs.
Cute attempt. It wasn't the Augs. Palers don't need frickin' Augs. It was their own blood.
Palers.
And their dark blue blood, copper-based, reacted violently to the shockwave.
Whoever did this knew exactly what would happen. Anything else?
Someone was strapped to a bionization chair. Her brow wrinkled briefly in a frown. She hadn't seen that one coming.
Not the first time either.
And?
I followed their tracks to the cauldron, but then I lost them among the hordes of spazzers.
Okay, here's the deal. I'll go find that rat fuck as soon as my backup gets their asses down here. But if you get your sneaky mitts on him first, yours truly will owe you exactly one favor. How does that sound?
Music to my ears.
Good. Anything else?
Yeah, but keep.
Nothing I can think of.
Are you 100 sol damn % positive?
Yes, that's it.
150.
Exceeding the mathematical limits of certainty? Stick to the facts, Cooper. I'm not interested in fantasy. This is some good work, detective. Now be smart and keep that intel far away from my brother.
What?
If Victy starts sticking his nose in, we'll all be fucked. That would be devastating for every single one of us.
Right.
Son of a bitch. I don't care about this. Server room for Zoe. Well, he wanted me to investigate the. Yeah,
Of course he did. And what did you tell him?
I haven't told him
I
anything
decided on the
yet.
safer route and kept my mouth shut.
Good work, detective. Stay smart.
Alright. I'm not gonna tell him about that. Yeah. Oh.
Hey, quick question. Would you mind pointing me toward the nearest server room?
Sure. It's right next door to the none of your fucking business room. But I genuinely want to know. Why the hell would you even ask something like that?
It's a high security risk, and my guts tell me it might be compromised, even now. Just saying.
Huh? Okay, shut your mouth for a second.
She couldn't ignore the question. It was too intriguing. I saw her NIN ogs and retinas blinking,
Right,
working in
checking the
unison to
room.
hurdle over soul knows how many firewalls Zoe had thrown up. Her frown told me she had failed. Of course she did.
Their blood is the fucking server. The blood you saw everywhere, spray painted on the walls.
Excuse
What?
me?
Oh no.
Palers don't need a server room. Their blood is their hardware, as long as we have Jalani.
So the Jalani's using them as as their storage.
We used to coexist, and now we don't. Now get the fuck out of my face and find out why those roaches want to find that room. The only two Palers left, at least the two that I know of, are me and my dipshit twin brother.
Right? New is no task. Tell him about the Palers. Oh, but all the Palers are dead. Well, can't tell her that. I'm not gonna betray her, though. Oh, she's a Paler.
Despite everything, I love that dumb bastard. We may be the last of our kind now, but don't misunderstand me, detective.
She turned pitch black in a split second.
Victi is dangerous, chaotic. I need you to listen very carefully now. If you want to keep any of our heads intact, he must know nothing about this. Now that you hopefully understand what's at stake, go find out what those techie roaches want with the server, now that you've found it.
There were scores of bodies in that room. How can you even think you can hold Jalani solo?
I don't understand.
I'm Zina fucking Chenki. I'm more than enough. Don't trouble your annoying little head about that.
This is wild. Alright, come on. You can give me
Listen,
some answer.
we need to play fair. If I'm going to do any legwork for you, at least give me some answers about my case.
Please.
Nobody plays fair in this city, asshole. PIs like you should know that better than most.
Help me find at least the girls and get this damn
You get
case out.
one freebie, for now. Use it wisely.
Who grabbed Lucy? I know who grabbed her. It was those two jerks upstairs. Alright. I'm gonna wait.
You know what? I'll take a rain check on that freebie.
And you're still here? If you don't have...
Yeah. Alright.
That's all I got.
Get back here as soon as you've got something new. And if you value that skinny ass of yours, stay clear of my brother.
Alright, well, I can't play that game. I didn't mean to go in there. Damn it. I'll just have to play the cards when he fell. Crap. She's just as crazy. These guys are, wow. Alright, well, man. Holy crap. Yeah, I definitely gave this game a thumbs up. Alright, so. Oh. Alright, let's talk to our bars.
Hey, Zoe.
Any news?
You'll never believe this, dude.
Man, I have at least a dozen questions.
They'll have to wait, John. This is urgent.
Everything is always urgent with you, Zoe. I know you.
Well, what do you expect? It's not every day someone hunts down your frequency in order to delete your existence. Luckily, I'm not your average cyberpunk. I lose them, I help you with the case.
Back in the saddle, eh? Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Alright. Yeah, we know who's hunting. It's her. Alright.
There is no server room, Zoe. Just a bunch of dead palers who are freelancing as their storage units for Jalani.
Bam.
Palers, are you kidding me?
Nope.
Nope. That breed is officially on the endangered species list now.
Fuck, that can't be it. The systems are still barely functional. Wait,
That's who's found it barely functional.
Do what?
listen, tell them I have a backup for Jalani. In order to reboot it, I need a paler to act as a middleman, a kind of conduit.
I'm not involving the Chenkies any more than I have to, Zoe.
Well, you have to. They're probably the only palers left in here, maybe even on all of Terra Hive. Just get them to me. The Jalani is degrading fast.
Zoe has always been like this, reckless with everyone, except us. We were a family.
He's very, yeah, it's not safe, Carmen. Dude, no.
Zoe, I asked around. This thing you're trying to pull, it's not safe.
It's not safe, dude. You need to disconnect from this.
You asked around? My people spent the last soul knows how many years figuring out every minute detail, correcting every little discrepancy. But you just asked around.
Yeah, obviously it wasn't us who has that info. It's the preacher.
You should speak with Preacher. He's an ex-techie, knows what he's talking about.
He's not
The
going.
Bion laughed, probably for the first time in its existence.
He's not gonna listen.
You're kidding me, right? Preacher, you trust the words of an ex-Big Daddy? That's definitely new for you, John. Can't you see what this means to me? To us?
Damn, am I gonna help him kill himself?
What I see is that you could join the Exploded Corpses Club upstairs at any time.
Exactly.
One mishap, and you can die in a second.
John, I appreciate the sentiment, but this is important. We finally have a chance to do something for the better.
For the better.
Once Jalani is back online, we'll all become one inside of it. Ever present. It's worth the risk.
You're insane. You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna die. Whatever knocked Jalani offline is gonna kill you.
You think I don't care about anything you do or say, but you taught me everything I know about Byons. You said that Bions are nothing short of death. Time becomes irrelevant, like when you kick the bucket. Except you're in the bucket.
Yep.
This is different. Jalani has a purpose. It can be influenced. This is a chance to actually leave something behind to matter. Give for a higher purpose. If we're able to make that change, then I'm willing to take the risk.
Man. Alright, you're gonna regret it, dude.
I just hope your skills are as strong as your determination.
This is gonna end badly. Carmen, I mean, I have to let him live his life. But
I'm not alone in this, John. I know you want to make amends.
it's not about amends, man. You're going to die.
But if you care, you will help me. Just imagine having Jalani as your ally.
You're going to die.
I did imagine it. Tastes like metal poisoning. I wanted to say I was sorry. I didn't think my words would reach him.
He's too far gone.
You've got the attention of the so-called Queen of the Underworld.
How was I supposed to save him from Jalani? Shit.
Crazy or not, her goals seem to match yours. Systems restored, bull sex gone, return of beloved status quo.
I'm in. John,
It was impossible to register emotion in the cheap Byons expression, but somehow I did.
you're an irredeemable bastard, you know that?
I'd like your flattery better if it came with a cold drink.
Let me finish the thought. I appreciate this, you helping and all. I never expected to see you in a situation like this again, but you delivered. You have my gratitude. Now, let's put the cherry on top of this sundae.
Oh, dude. I'm killing him.
I just hope you know what you're doing.
He doesn't.
I've been waiting my whole life for this.
Oh, man.
Perhaps it was my arrogance or stubbornness, but I still felt wrong about all of it. The decision to side with either one of these two greasy evils was not an easy one. On my way, Zoe.
Hurry, John. This line is on borrowed time.
Oh, I failed that. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. This is going to end really badly. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm not going to act as his god. This is his life. I mean, I should not facilitate this, but